What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Littleroot Laddering. We're continuing on today playing Alex's Dialga team that he finished second in the LRL Invitational back a couple weekends ago now. So if you haven't checked out the previous episode, go and do so. And let's just jump on into game number 1 today. What do we got, opponent? Zamazenta with double Genie, double starter, and a Dusclops. I have this weird feeling that they're going to bring Dusclops to try to counter Trick Room that I don't have. Is that weird to say? Do I care? Like, obviously I don't care about Ensign. I don't care about Ensign, Lando or Ensign going for Intimidate here. I don't think I want to bring Landorus because they have Thundy, and I'm 99.9% sure this is going to be, Defiant Thundy, so I'm thinking like Dialga plus Grimmsnarl with Torkoal Venu in the back. I could leave Venu at home and bring Lando. I actually think that's pretty reasonable. Because, like, if they want to Trick Room me to, like, anti-Trick Room me, just having Torkoal as an answer can just be good enough. So, pretty okay with this. So, what are you bringing to me, opponent? What do you got? Dusclops Ensign. Pretty okay with this. I can go for like fake tears plus what do I want to do here? They're gonna see my Life Orb, they're gonna see my Babiri. I kinda wanna just Steel Spike the Dusclops and go for fake tears into it. I have a feeling they're probably going to anticipate a Trick Room and want to counter it, but do I care if Trick Room goes out? Like, if I don't get the KO here? I have Torkoal in the back. I don't think so. I think it actually benefits me if Trick Room does go up. Who had Dynamax Ensign on their bingo cards today? Because I will tell you for free, I did not. I'm kind of all on board with what's going on right now on our opponent's side. Cool. Get the KO. And more importantly, we're going to get this defense boost while facing down Ensign. So, pretty okay with this. I don't really see how, like, Dynamax Ensign is going to threaten us. Ground type attack. This is, like, built to be a Dynamax Ensign. The thing is like, I don't care. I will deal with it eventually. Alright, they're going to bring out their Thundy. I do not want to fake tears that one. I could Wormwind it. It could be Assault Vest, and that actually would be kind of annoying. Hailstorm is more damage, so we will do that. And I could swap to Lando, just intimidate down there, Ensign. I think I need to preserve Lando though, so I think I'm just gonna stay in, and we'll just go for a Spirit Break into the Thundy. Okay, they're gonna go for a U-turn. I'm actually pretty okay with this double up. Like, they're gonna go into Zama, and like that's fine for us. It is going to take a resisted hailstorm. They didn't bring Zama, but instead we're going to KO their Lando, so pretty okay with that as well. Goodbye. Guys, did you know that Dialga is really powerful? So I wonder if there's Scarf. Like, that's the only thing I can think of as to why they would U-turn there. And like, sure, now they have a +2 ensign, but like, again, don't really care. I honestly do not care about what our opponent has going on over there. So now they bring back out their Thundy. U-turn is such a weird move on it. So weird. I could Wormwind. I actually think Wormwinding is fine. Because that's going to lower the ensign's attack. So, like, clearly this is built as an offensive ensign because they Dynamaxed it. And they have Quake. So, like, getting off this Wormwind to lower their attack seems okay. And now we get to Spirit Break them again, so I'm pretty okay with everything going on here. 99% sure that crit does not matter. And, like, sure, we're doing chip damage to this ensign. That's literally fine. It did damage. And they're going to flare to take out my Dialga here. JK, LOL. So now I can Roar of Time them because I get to I just want to see that awesome animation. And then I'm going to swap out Grim for Lando just to put them at -2. I could Power Gem them. This is 180 or 150 times stab, so 225 versus 160. So yeah, this is still the more powerful move. I have a feeling opponent's just going to concede here, seeing how we're up 4-1, but nope, opponent's going to let us play it out. Hey, we have this Landorus as well. I hope you can beat it. It has Stone Edge. You cannot beat this. Good job, Dialga. You did your job, buddy. And we got to see Roar of Time. That's literally all I cared about. Stomping Tantrum Ensign is definitely a choice that exists. And now we can fake out. Just to really get them. Oh, I have Earth Power. Sure. We'll hit the 100% accurate move. Even if they are at +2, it's still stab. Still super effective. Awesome. Beautiful, beautiful game one there for us. You know, honestly, like, this is one of the reasons I just don't feel comfortable playing some of these, like, lower tier restricted. It's like, the fact that our opponent has a restricted mon and they couldn't bring it in that matchup, or didn't feel comfortable bringing it, I should say, just really should dictate just how powerful Zamazenta is as a restricted, as we run into its brother here of Zacian. So Zacian plus Ditto is actually kind of annoying. Eliki, Stacka. I have a feeling we're going to see Stacka this game, just because we have Dialga, and like I have a feeling they're going to try to anti-Trick Room us. Lando looks absurd here. Hits their Zacian, Eliki, and Stacka super effectively. Obviously, we have to watch out for Thundy, but I'm pretty sure that's fine. So I think I'm leaning towards, like, I can see like Dialga plus Grim up front with Torkoal Lando in the back again. And like swap out Dialga for Torkoal on turn 1, depending on what they do. Sure, I think this is fine. I really like this lead. And I think leaving Venu at home is just fine here. I don't particularly care for it. The big one is like, do I want to bring Urshifu to deal with their Stacka? And I don't think so. I think I would rather have Lando here to intimidate down their Zacian, intimidate down their Stack Attacka, hit into 3 of their 6 Mons super, 4, 5 of their Mons super effectively. Because we have Weather Ball, we have Stone Edge as well. So like we hit a ton of their Mons super effectively with Lando. It's going to be Whimsicott plus Thundurus here. So I can't go for Scary Face into the Thundy. But what I can do is I can Hailstorm it, which will then break the Sash on Whimsicott, and I can go for a Fake Out into it. I guess I could have just taken out their Whimsicott this turn. I think that's actually the better play. We can Steel Spike plus Fake Out their Whimsicott, and then from there we are able to Scary Face plus Hailstorm into their Thundurus to take it out. I think that was the correct play. It was like, you don't anticipate Grimmsnarls to have Fake Out anymore, so I think it's correct to... Oh, interesting. They don't Dynamax their Thundurus. They're just going to give me their Thundurus. I wonder if they have Taunt on it. On their Whimsicott. And they're anticipating a Trick Room this turn. Because now they bring out Zacian, and I can Scary Face it, but that's really bad if they Tailwind. But I think since I Dynamaxed, they are incentivized to Tailwind now. So I think actually taking out the Whimsicott would have been correct. And then we also get a defense boost. Yeah, I definitely think that could come back to bite us in this game. Please target down my Grimmsnarl. Please target down my Grimmsnarl. Please target down my Grimmsnarl. I'm going to go for Steel Spike here. I'm going to switch into Lando to intimidate them. There's no reason to try to Scary Face them because they're just going to set Tailwind, I think. What is their last Mon? And how do... Like, whatever their last Mon is has to be their Dynamax target. Because obviously you're not Dynamaxing Whimsicott, and you can't Dynamax Zacian, so... Ignore the giant space dragon. Helping Hand. Ow. Dialga, you're absurd. You are absolutely absurd. Holy cow. We should not be winning this game. I've played this game so terribly. I should have taken the Whimsicott out last turn. And then I think we would be winning this game and it wouldn't particularly be close. I mean, we're up 3-2, or we're up 4-2, but they have Stack Attack as their last. I mean, we have a +1 Landorus here against it. I can Steel Spike into Whims to try to take it out. And I have Torkoal here in the end game as well. So I'm going to Earth Power their Stack Attacker. I should Dynamax here. And I just have to hope that we can reasonably deal with them being Dynamaxed. We might want to preserve Lando to get a Intimidate off into this thing. The old Razzle Dazzle. That is enough to take out my Dialga, which honestly I'm not surprised by. Holy cow. Lando, my dude. Okay, no policy. That's really good for us. Obviously, no policy is absurd, so really, really good for us. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in Grimmsnarl. And I'm going to... bring in... I could bring in Torkoal and Protect this turn, seeing how it's the only thing I have with Protect. I also bring in Grimmsnarl and Fake Out. If I bring out Grimmsnarl, they're going to go for Helping Hand. I think this is fine. I can bring in Grim. I think we have this game locked up, actually, seeing how much we did there. We can Spirit Break and Earth Power this Stakataka. They can't take out both my Mons before I get an attack off. Okay, that's fine. They're using one of their turns to not attack, and I'm really okay with that. Because that means I just get more chip damage in on them. I think actually going for the Spirit Break into the Whimsicott actually would have been better. Not only would we get the special attack drop on it, but we also would get some more damage as well. Because then Lando would be in range. Wouldn't be in range to get KO'd here. So I'm really surprised we didn't see a Helping Hand plus attack there, but you know that's fine. We'll Spirit Break the Staka, and we're going to swap into Torkoal here. Just because they should go for another Spirit Break, another Dazzling Gleam, I would think. Yep, there's a Dazzling Gleam. We take that like a champ. Take it out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This game got really interesting. I think we were really far ahead, and not targeting down the Whimsicott this last turn is going to cost us the game, I think. Not necessarily. Is this attack or defense boost? It's defense. That's fine. The problem is Landorus is going to get KO'd by another Dazzling Gleam. Because I didn't target down the Whimsicott. But now the Stakataka is at -1 attack. So Burning Jealousy should be enough to pick up both of their Mons here. So we lose. If they set Tailwind this turn, Landorus still outspeeds Stakataka and we KO it. If they attack, I lose Landorus, but then Torkoal picks up the double. So I think we should be in the clear. I'm going to click Eruption because it's the most damage we can do. It'll do more than Burning Jealousy would. Okay. And I should be faster than Staka. Okay. So Eruption and the Sun should KO both. Okay, so... I did not play that game well. But the team was able to bail me out there, I think. I definitely think that the team's composition was able to pull us out of that game and not my piloting. Because this Whimsicott just was able to do so much to us. And the fact that there was a line to KO it on turn 1. And the fact that I did not take that line just caused us so much extra stress. Because if we Fake Out plus Steel Spike it on 1... they bring in Zacian. I can Scary Face it and Steel Spike it to pick up the KO on it then. And then they have Thunderous, which presumably is either at, honestly, probably still in, because they don't want to, they probably don't want to swap into Stack Attacker there. I think KOing the Whimsicott on turn 1 was definitely the play. And it is not the play we took, and we were still able to get there. But I definitely think if we were to replay that from turn 1, that would be the play I would want to take, is take it out, and then the other one is not doubling into the Stack Attacker, and instead getting off the Spirit Break into the Whimsicott to then let Landers be able to live another hit. But game 3 coming up right now. Let's see what we got going on. Groudon, Hard Sun with a Grim, P2, and Ensign to round it out. So this is a really interesting matchup. I think I like Grimmsnarl plus Venu up front. This lets us potentially outspeed their Venu to fire off a Earth Power or whatever I need to against them. If they lead Zard, I can effectively deal with them as well. I don't think I want Torkoal, because I think they're going to be very reliant on bringing Groudon to deal with my Dialga. As a result, I think I want Landers to be able to intimidate not only their Groudon, but also like their Ensign. And then I think I don't see any reason not to bring Dialga. I still do think it's one of our best Dynamax targets. And like, if they don't bring Groudon, that's amazing for us, you know? So I definitely think it is appropriate to lean on like Venu this game. And like, if they lead Groudon Venu, I can fake out their Groudon and Vine Lash them to KO them. If they lead Groudon Zard, I can yeah, it's gonna be Groudon Zard. Okay. I can Sleep Powder the Zard, I guess? I think that's our best line here. I can... Does a -2... Does a Max Ooze from +2 Venu... from neutral Venu KO -2 Zard? I think the answer is no. I think I want to Spirit Break the Zard. No, that's dumb. I think I want to fake out the Groudon and Sleep Powder the Zard. Okay. They're going to bring out their own Venu. This is actually pretty okay. Oh, they're just going to completely pivot. Sure. Completely fine. They're going to get the attack boost. Okay. Honestly, this turn went really okay for everything that went on here. So now what's the play? I can Fake Tears. I can Fake Tears plus Vine Lash the... I like that. I think I like that. I want to Fake Tears the P2. And I want to Vine Lash into it. Because this is going to be the most damage. I think this is fine. This is committing our Dynamax. But I think this is fine. If they have Weather Ball, we're in a really bad position. But I think this is fine. I would rather take the P2 out than try to play through a potential Trick Room this game. This game's really interesting already, and we've only played one turn. Okay, we get the Fake Tears off. They do have Weather Ball, but it's not enough. So now we get our Vine Lash off. It's also not enough. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, at least we took P2 out before it was too bad. They're gonna bring out Zard. I can Scary Face. No, I don't think that does anything. Let's go for their Fake Tears into their Venu and go for a Quake. This is gonna put us to +1 special defense against their Zard coming, like, Dynamaxing here. This is pretty okay, because next turn I can Scary Face their Zard and Stone Edge it with Lando. And I don't think this is going to be enough to KO, seeing how we're at -2. Okay, they're going to Sleep Powder. That's really bad because I needed to deal with their Zard. But at least we're going to +1 special defense on Grimmsnarl. And do just under half. So, I mean, we should be very dead. Venu should not get to do anything this turn. Okay, the fact that they went for Wildfire and not Airstream is good for us. But is it that good? Like, I'm pretty sure their Zard is still going to outpace my Lando. And even if it doesn't, they can just hit another Sleep Powder, and that ruins, like, all my plans. Alright, Grimmsnarl, I really, really need you to wake up, buddy. I know you're going to burn a turn here, but I really need you to wake up ASAP. And I need this Venusaur to become blind for a second. I need to just take its contact lenses and just make it where it can't see for literally 1 turn. I will give them back to you, Venusaur, I promise. 75% of the time we win this, I think. Or 25% of the time, I think we win this. Yep. They went into the Grimmsnarl slot? No! Oh, no. Oh, no. Man, everything went right that turn, and then it didn't. Man! So close. I mean, we have Power Gem. We just need... I don't think we can win this. I need their Venu to be slow for a turn. I don't think we can live a Wildfire, depending on what this Zard is attacking off of. If it's Blast Burn, we should be dead. Okay. Okay. It should still be faster than Dialga, I would think, though. Alright, Dialga, show him who's boss. Why Weather Ball, not just Sleep Powder there? That's not going to KO me. And now I take out your Zard. And now I can Blizzard both of your Mons? Okay, Sun is over, but they're going to reset it with Ground on this turn. I take Wildfire, so I'm dead to another Weather Ball. Man, had we just connected the Stone Edge, we win this game. Because then Sun is down, Venu is now slower than my Dialga because it's a -2, Sun is not up, so Chlorophyll is not active, and then I can hopefully just hit a Blizzard and KO both of their Mons, but I think it would be not enough because it is spread damage. They have Earth Power and they went for Weather Ball. I don't understand that play from our opponent. They made a couple really weird plays in this game, but, you know, end of the day, they did get the win. I'm really glad we didn't Dynamax when we did. Like, we didn't Dynamax earlier, I should say. There was Citrus with Swords Dance, okay. There was Assault Vest Zard. That's something you don't see every day. Weakness Palsy Venu. They are max speed as well. Okay, that's interesting. Light Clay Grim. Screens, Eviolite P2. I mean, I'm really surprised they didn't set Trick Room there, but you know, I'm also really surprised they didn't bring Ensign to the Sun Mirror when I have shown you I have Venu. Really surprised to not see it come out, but you know, really interesting team from our opponent. But that is going to be it for today, everyone. Let's throw up that rental code one more time for you all. Make sure you pick it up while it's available. Thank you once again to Alex for letting me use your team. And congrats on the second place finish a couple weekends back in the Invitational. So that is going to be it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you later in the week with some more laddering. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.